Okay, are we live?
I'm going to assume so.
All I've got is a little bitty picture of me. So if there's anybody out there listening, hi there. Welcome to the NASFiC 2020 virtual convention. And welcome to my last concert for the weekend. My name's Tom Smith, and thank you so much for being here. I hope that you've had a wonderful time if you've been hanging out with the con this weekend. I hope that if you haven't been hanging out with the con this weekend, you have a lot of fun hanging out this afternoon. I'm going to sing a silly song because it is that kind of thing. This song is called Billy Ray Does Edgar Ray. You say I must be mad, but how can I be mad? You look at what I did and ask me why. Object there was none, passion there was none. I think it must have been his evil eye. That's why every night I shone a little light. I shone it on him through the bedroom door. On the 8th night he woke, and then his neck I broke, and I buried him underneath the floor. I cut him apart, I planned it from the start. There wouldn't be evidence to scan. But then I heard his heart, his telly heart, telling everyone I killed the man. Ooh. I buried both his legs beneath the garbage dregs, his arms beneath the hanger for his coat. The tub caught the stain, then hid the skull and brain, and now he's got a ring around the throat. Well, the police came by here, but what had I to fear? I let them in to take a look around. But the longer they stayed, the more my nerves were frayed, and then I heard that cotton ticking sound. Don't find the heart, the telly heart, 'cause that's the only weakness to my plan. 'Cause if you find the heart, the telly heart, you'll probably figure out I killed the man. Oh, don't find the heart, the telly heart, it's pounding loud enough to beat the band. 'Cause if you find the heart, the telly heart, you'll probably figure out I killed the man. Woo-hoo. Thank you so much. A little momentary video glitch here, which is basically just me wiping off the camera for the iPad to make sure that I'm not as blurry as I might be. I had a funny set on Friday. I had a serious set yesterday. Today fills in the cracks. I have no idea what the heck I'm going to do. These kind of functions I have no set list for, and I don't have access to any of the chat because I haven't properly installed Discord. So if you guys have anything that you would like to hear, let the Discord people know, and then maybe we can do that. What have I got? I got stuff here. I got stuff. I have the songs. many songs. Oh, that's right. There's that one. This is really hilarious because this one I wrote years and years ago, and I only had really one verse. And I was going to record it for Patreon, and I said, I got to fill it out into 2 verses, otherwise it's not going to be long enough. And I finally did, and that worked out pretty well. So here we go. And this is in honor of the movie that will be coming out sometime, apparently this year, based on the book by Frank, which inspired the series, by our author guests of honor, Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. So this is for them. Quizats how to rock. Quizats how to rock. Quizats how to rock. We're breeding Superman to be our god. Quizats how to rock. Quizats how to rock. Quizats how to rock. We're breeding Superman to be our god. Don't want to be a religious leader, manipulated to be a breeder. Although revenge from my dad is sweeter than a planet full of spies. Don't want to have me a terrible purpose, just want to kill Harkonnen usurpers And then my freemen will shed their burqas and we'll make Dune paradise. Kwisatz Haderach, Kwisatz Haderach, Kwisatz Haderach. We're breeding Superman to be a god. Kwisatz Haderach, Kwisatz Haderach, Kwisatz Haderach. We're breeding Superman to be a god. For 50 years now we've had a franchise with all the good guys against the bad guys. We start as freemen, revolt and upright, so they rule the worlds of men. What was a tale so environmental became a church that was too judgmental. I'd rather have lots of work that's dental than to read those books again. Kwisatz Haderach, Kwisatz Haderach, Kwisatz Haderach. We're breeding Superman to be a god. Kwisatz Haderach, Kwisatz Haderach, Kwisatz Haderach. We're breeding Superman to be a god. I like that one because it's very, very, very silly. And again, I am so glad that you are all here with me. Please excuse me while I look up some lyrics to make sure that I got stuff. We have so many options.
Tom, just so you know, I'm relaying the Discord chat to you in the Zoom chat.
Oh, okay. I did not know you could do that. Excellent.
It's very lively.
Are they all going kill him, kill him, kill him? Let's take a look and see what the Zoom chat looks like.
I think you have some requests.
I'm going to keep playing anyway. Let's say somebody wants to hear Death Sheep from Hell, which I did the other day, but I can do it again. And yay, somebody wants to hear Return of the King. And all is good. We can do Return of the King right now. Okay. My Token Tolkien song. That's actually not true anymore, but that's fine. Well, the world's in a great commotion, from the lonely mountain back to the Shire. The hobbits are sneaking the wandering from the frying pan into the fire. From somewhere we gotta get a hero, that's what the bards all sing. But they never expected the rockin' and roll that I bring. It's the return of the king. I've got a suit of studded black leather, and my hair stays in place, of course. I got a reforged steel electric guitar and a 300 horsepower horse. No matter what I ask my rangers, they'll do almost anything. Willa, and the ladies are waiting for the chance to dance and sing at the return of the king. Well, everyone said that I was dead or maybe ever going off to hide. But I just kick back to get on track and wait till I hit my stride. I got my rangers hopping down the misty Murky Moriah line, and there ain't gonna be no stopping until the Pelennor fields are mine. We'll hold off the trolls and goblins and all of the rocks they fling until Sam and Frodo said Gollum's bells to ring and make me the king. Now I'm supposed to marry Arwen, the fairy queen of the Saturday nights. But until then, give me Eowyn and I'll blow out her northern lights. We'll have a celebration and I'll take a couple of years to rest. And I'll stick around and keep an eye on things when everybody else heads west. But I'll be here if you need me. Summer, fall, winter, or spring. And everyone in Middle Earth are really rock and swing. At the return of the king. At the return of the king. At the return of the king. That's why they call me the king. Thank you very much. That one's always fun to do. That one is always great. Oh, what else we got? We got, okay. Yeah, no more requests right this second, although somebody does want, it's good to see all of you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yay. What's Tom playing? I've never seen a guitar like that before. I bought ya. Oh yeah. There's Zap. There's all kind of. Oh, it's great. What kind of guitar this is? This is I can't even remember the exact name. The Traveler, ultralight Traveler. It has nylon strings, but what it is instead of having the tuning pegs at the top, okay, it's got the tuning pegs. You know, the strings wrap around here and it tunes from the body like this. Okay. And the other thing is that it's much, much thinner than a regular guitar. So, you know, I'm a big fat guy and it's been a problem lately to have the guitar up against my body because my wrist has to bend around like this to actually get to the stupid fretboard. And this is a lot easier. And, you know, I picked this up for a couple $100 last year. And, you know, Sweetwater, yay, sweetwater.com. Oh, baby. Mwah. And, and it plugs in. And I have, for the purposes of our concert today, an adorable little speaker. You know, I will get an improvement on that and get in something with an EQ so that I can control it a little bit better than the vestigial knobs it has there. But, yeah, this is the strum sticks that somebody is thinking of today. Zap is saying, I've got a friend of mine several years ago got me a backpacker, which is a real thin little thing, and it's I mean literally the neck is like yay wide, and it's a steel string guitar, and I can't play it. I physically cannot. It's like people, especially those who have played classical guitar for a long time, forget that a steel string guitar is effectively 6 cheese slicers on a fretboard. So somebody wants Giant Monster? Goodness, I haven't done Giant Monster live in years. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can find a lyrics to that. I mean, I know I can. It's just, you know, Giant Monster. Wow. I admire your I admire your taste. Thank you. Okay, what do we got here? No. Get me back to the main thing. Okay, go to Kid Save. There we are. They want Giant Monster. I'm so happy you're all here. Thank you so much. You know, it's the last day in NASFiC. We've been having a blast. Exhausted, but I'm having a blast. Okay. This is one of the ones that I'm trying to learn how to program jazz tom-tom mallets for. Because it needs one of those things like in the dancing, you know, the ballroom dance scene in The Mask. Okay, that's yeah. I'm gonna make me a giant monster, that's what I'm gonna do. He'll have one big eye, he'll stomp and fly, and maybe breathe fire too. He'll be as tall as the cannonball at Six Flags over Kalamazoo, with a taste for brains and human remains and bolognese ragu. The lab's already looking great, now which of my pets should I recreate? I don't want to use the puppy, he'll poop everywhere. I don't want to use the guppy, he'll run out of air. I don't want to use the gerbil, gerbils eat their young. I don't want to use the turtle, turtles have been done. My sister's kitten's asleep with her dolls. Well, look out, Mittens, mad science calls. Strapped him to the table, I'll eventually heal, no pain. Hooked him up to the cable, I'll make him go insane. Wires and electrodes, steel wool for hair. 2 big honkin' neck bolts, kitties loaded for bear. Vitamins with iron and Miracle Grow, now plug him in and here we go. Look at Kitty growing 50 feet tall at least. It's so cool knowing that I created this beast. Of course, he ain't been fed yet. Don't look at me like that. I lose my shoes and headset, running from a giant cat. You stupid boy, what will it do? I must destroy this thing I grew. Now how? I'm gonna make another giant monster. That's what I'm gonna do. I should get that back in. That's fun. I think your request was 307AL. Absolutely, we can do 307AL. I usually do that and Rocket Ride as a closer, and I can still do that today. That's all good. Let's see, it's 1:15. We're not doing so badly here. Hello, how are you doing? Oh man, it's so good to see all you guys. I really wish that we could have an actual virtual con, an actual real con. I miss all of you guys at real conventions because it's just too much fun. It's been a long time. I'll do a couple quick short ones in here. These are fun because I like these because they're very, very silly. No, I don't need to go. Okay, there we are. Okay, let's see. First of all, welcome, boys and girls, to Dr. Banner's neighborhood. Well, you wouldn't like me to get angry, but I'm never gonna get angry at my neighbor. Be my neighbor. I've been overexposed to gamma rays, and once in a while I might go crazy, neighbor. Be my neighbor. I may sometimes overreact to things, might get rash, but I promise you I'll be your friend and never smash you. The leader, the Rhino, and General Ross may bomb your driveway, but they'll pay the cost. Because you're mine, if you are mine, won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be Hulk's neighbor? Puny neighbor? Oh. And the other one on this, hang on a second. There we go. What in the... All right, this is just twitchy. Okay. Those last two were from my kids' album, Kid Safe. So is this one. And this is a tribute to Astro Boy and Johnny Sacco and his giant robot and all these similar Japanese shows back from my early youth. I'm hoping at some point we'll get this animated. From the other side of the galaxy came a UFO as big as can be. Out jumped the giant cephalopod, wearing blue spandex on his bod. He said, all your hostilities cease. I'm not an enemy, I come in peace. I am here to save you from the deadly menaces yet to come. He can fight, he can fly. He always says do or die. He's Space Squid and he's come here to save the world. So our hero, the mollusk of might, the cosmic calamari, is ready to fight against the forces that evil sends, and for his Japanese child friends. This one's Ken, and that's his sister. She had a name, but we must have missed her. And together, this exciting three battle against Dr. Sashimi. He can swim, he can squirt, you can hit him and he won't get hurt. He's Space Squid and he's friend to every boy and girl. He's Space Squid and he's come here to save the world. Hurry back, Space Squid, I love you! Several other people want to hear Fenton. Okay. Just happy to see it's years since I've been out here. Where are you, dear? Oh. Miss Judy signing to John Tom's concerts too. Boy, so do I. Judy is wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see emojis going clap, 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 clap. Thank you so very much. You want to know what? We'll do Fenton right now. Just get that out of the way. For those of you who have not heard this song, and I'm presuming most of you have, but a few of you might not have, I would like to be rich someday. I would like to be rich under the proper circumstances, that is to say, doing good things and making art and not crushing anybody's soul along the way while doing so. I have figured out, I think, that the best way to do this is, in fact, to have a horror movie franchise. And, because if they still keep throwing tens of millions of dollars at M. Night Shyamalan and Rob Zombie. It's like, you can tuck a little bit of it my way. Come on. We can work on this. The biggest trick on this, besides gathering your standard, dozen nubile late teen, early 20s, and putting them in some abandoned camp with lots of sharp implements and a lake in the vicinity, and making sure there's a copy of the Necronomicon on site, is to have a proper franchise-worthy bad guy. Something marketable. I still have my Freddy Krueger claws. Again, not a generic hockey mask. It's like they did this up for especially finger over the finger things with knives and Freddy Krueger claws. I should have brought those in here for that, but that's okay. In any case, so please excuse me. Better. Okay, this is my pitch for my horror movie franchise. Okay. I was going to say, you got me. I just did Space Squid. Person requested Space Squid at 1:21 or 12:21 p.m. And I just did it. I literally just did it. Maybe I'll do it as an after closer. I'll do it again after we do Rocket Ride. Okay, let's see. In any case, horror movie franchise, the big pitch. Ooh, scary. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Once in a land far away, on a beautiful day, on a wide grassy knoll, there was a cute little sheep who was drifting to sleep when the earth opened up and swallowed him whole. Way down in the fiery lake, Lucifer had a lot at stake, but he wanted some lamb chops instead, and Sherry Lewis wasn't dead. So he reached for some virgin wool, grabbed his soul and began to pull, but he never thought that the lamb that he caught would rebel and then conquer and rule. Now he's Fenton, Lord of the Inferno. Fenton, demon king of the Dell. Fenton, eyes of flame, breath of sterno. Fenton, death sheep from hell. Everybody, bah! It's right out of a storybook. If the signs are there, if you know the look. A nasty mustache on his face. Sheep are tenors, but this one's a bass. It's a nearly complete disguise, except for the fangs and the glowing eyes. If the lion lies down with this lamb, he'll be found in 3 pieces of varying size. Thanks to Fenton, overlord of the Ovis. He's got a fen tongue. Does his breath ever smell? Fenton, chew some parsley or cloves. Fenton, death sheep from hell. He's a strategist and a conspirer with a few dozen enemies lists, and the Weekly World News and Inquirer are afraid to admit he exists. He's a devious mind without equals, and if you're convinced that I'm wrong, take a look at the various sequels that I'm going to write to this song. Death Sheep from Hell is the first to see who he is, how he came to be. Then that's done, but what can you do to stop the sheer terror of Fenton 2? The story would not be complete without Fenton 3. The last heartbleed, apparently killed, but comes back for more in the savage sequel, Death Sheep 4. Lamb of Doom, ba 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 ba, Lamb of Doom, ba 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 ba. No, they're not going to get any better. Hang on just a second, I'm resting my fingers. My arthritis is acting up. Oh God, I haven't done Red Fox in so many years. After that one, we get to meet Olga, the one girl sheep to whom he is true, and their lovemaking gets pretty vulgar. In Death Sheep 5, you devil, you. I did tell you that they weren't going to get any better. But the forces of goodness are scheming to slay him and bring the world peace, and you'll spend nearly 2 hours screaming at Fenton 6, rest in fleece. Then after it's over, he'll be in the cool earth, at rest in the clover. What is his Woolworth? That joke just gets less funny every year. But don't think that heaven is finally winning. Watch for Death Sheep 7, a new beginning, starring Fenton. He's a cuddly disaster, Fenton, and I'm hoping he'll sail Fenton, Dark Prince of the Pasture. I'll send Spielberg an offer letter. If he won't do it, a demonic sweater. What would be better than Fenton, the Death Sheep from Hell? Bah! Thank you all so much. No, I'm not going to do DS8. I'd have to go digging for the lyrics. It would take too long. Oh, goodness. Okay, it's all right. Half hour in, doing okay. I do hope you're all having fun. Kids, ask your parents. Desert Storm. We can definitely do Desert Storm. Okay. Excuse me a sec, as I. I cannot tell because the participants is kind of messed up for this. There's obviously a bunch of people here, and it's great. I'm curious as to how many are there, because there's not been a lot of feedback on that on my end this weekend. In any case, I see there's a bunch of friends. I see Will here. God, Will, we haven't gotten together in years, man. Gorgeous Gary. Hey. Yeah, friends. There's Alex Wickenberg. Wonderful. We will get stream counts post-con. Okay. Well, all you need to do is somebody push on the participants and see how many that is. Okay. Let's see. Excuse me a second whilst I adjust my accoutrements. Okay. Come on, Desert Storm. Here we go. The land is burning and dry under hot desert skies. My gut is churning, but you won't see fear in my eyes. Nothing to lose as I climb in and look to the roads.